Your your radio show actually covers many different kinds of music as a writer and a musician yourself. How do you personally define what makes a song truly great?
Hey, the thing is with that, you can't, because something will mean something to somebody else. It might not mean nothing to somebody else. You never know what is going to be great to somebody else. There are songs I think are great that people think is terrible. So I don't know what I think makes a great song. If it makes me smile, that might be a devious smile, but at least I'm smiling.
Yeah, and it to go along with that, you gotta hear a pretty good song to get like if it's either a sad one, a good song would basically get you tearing up if it's
Yeah, but you
emotional
know
or
what? A sad song can still make you smile.
yeah, because it's nothing bad. I mean, it it's basically a song that's telling a story about somebody or
Exactly. That's all
something,
it is. That's all they are stories.
and if it's emotional, you just tear up and say, "Oh my God, it's heartfelt," and just go with the flow. I mean,
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
That's interesting what you said, Moose, that even a sad song can make you smile. That is something that maybe only a songwriter can really relate to that, because when you hear a really well-written sad song, it doesn't make you sad. You just think, that's a hell of a good song right there.
Oh, I know. Hank Williams wrote a bunch of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
He got a whole catalog of them.
A ton of tear jerkers that, like, when you hear one, it lights you up like a Christmas tree anyway.
yeah,
That's right.
there's a just like that song that Rick mentioned before that Country Bumpkin. That's a tearjerker. I mean,
What song was it?
it's like Hal Smith, the song Country Bumpkin.
Oh, yeah. After on the
That
Pumpkin.
yeah, that song's a tearjerker because it talks about like his wife on her deathbed and stuff like that. But right when you hear that, it's like, oh my God, this is a tearjerker, and it's a story told by a song, and it just sucks you in right there.
Oh, yeah. What's that? Old Porter Wagner had that album, had all those Bill Anderson songs on there. Pictures from Wild? Oh Lord, I can't remember. No, that wasn't him. That was Hank Williams. I was thinking Pictures from Life's Other Side. But what is that one off that album? I got a catalog in my head full of songs. I can't remember one from the other half the time.
Did Porter Wagner do an album of Bill Anderson tunes?
He did. Bill wrote a bunch of those songs that Porter did. Bill wrote a lot of people's songs.
Yeah.
I mean, most people know him for his stuff, but he wrote a lot of stuff. He wrote a lot of songs for people. So did Mel Tillis. Mel Tillis wrote a ton of songs for people. So did Roger Miller.
Yeah, I was just listening to a great podcast about Tom T. Hall, and I don't think I realized how many great songs he wrote for other people. Tons of them.
Oh, yeah. I was listening to one the other day. Somebody did one of his, and I was like, Tom T. wrote that. That explains it all.
Yeah. Harper Valley PTA.
Yeah, there you go. Harper Valley PTA, G.C. Riley.
That's right. But to Evan's point, I think Country Bumpkin is a good example of a tune. A song.
A lot of people don't think of a lot, though.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I mean, it's probably Cal Smith's biggest song.
Yeah, and it makes you feel something. That is definitely something that, like, a great song will stir your emotions in some way. Whether it's happiness or sadness, it makes you feel something.
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
that.
he was doing his job.
Yep.
Yeah, just like that one song, that Mountain Dew song, when they're talking about by Grandpa Jones, they're talking about how whiskey was made, and it's like I never thought that when they're singing about Mountain Dew, they're talking about whiskey and how it was made back in the day.
Oh, it's still being made now.
Still, the whiskey is still being made back then.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's still being made now.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, they used to call, long before there was a soda called Mountain Dew, that's what they called moonshine, and that's what that song.
Yeah.
I got a guy.
Well, maybe we need to bring that guy in too.
That guy ain't leaving the county.
We might have to make a trip to Bristol. Evan, what do you say?
I'm all in, pal. That's it.
You know, that's funny, Moose, because one of Evan's other big passions is mixology. Evan is a great bartender.
Oh, is he?
Comes
Are
up-
you now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
come up with a ton of different mixed drinks of his own creation.
Yeah. I just did I created my first mixed drink and called it the Flamingo, and it's inspired by the hotel that I stayed in Vegas. It has vodka, coconut rum, triple sec, and dual fruit juice over ice.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's got all kinds of stuff going on with it.
well, yeah, that was my first cocktail, and it's like, this is actually good. I can actually do something with this, and
You
now I'm
had
doing.
vodka.
And now
I got one I've been drinking lately called the Ragdoll.
ragdoll.
What's
Yeah,
in it?
it's a gin tonic, lime juice, and grenadine. Tastes like a cherry limeade like you get at Sonic.
Huh.
Don't ask why I call it the Ragdoll.
Don't worry, miss. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna do it.
That's another story for another time.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. So it's like, you know.
And another great song too, right? Didn't Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons do Ragdoll?
Well, it's better than Aerosmith.
So it's a sharp stick in the eye, right?
Probably.
They filmed that video in the town over from here.
Really?
Yeah, Johnson City.
I had no idea.
Yeah, where he's driving through the town, that little car, the old houses and stuff. That's in Johnson City. It's about 20 miles from here. There's a big deal. Everybody's like, "Oh Lord, Aerosmith's coming to town to film a video."